Now, our third interview today is with Todd Davis. He's the CEO of Endexx. Let's go to the interview.
Todd, thanks for being on the show today.
Hey, my pleasure. Great to be here.
For our viewers unfamiliar with Endexx, let's start with a brief overview of your business and your products.
We sell a product line under the name CBD Unlimited. We're a diversified delivery system and dosing platform for the delivery of CBD as a plant medicine. In our dog and cat market, our product is called Phyto-Bites, spelled P-H-Y-T-O, which is for the plant side of the equation. We sell that to veterinarians, we sell it to animal hospitals, rescue clinics, and dog and pet stores across the country. Secondly, we sell the human line, which is oils and tinctures and vape products, but now it's migrating more to capsule delivery systems with other adaptogen herbs and topicals, balms and creams and sprays and roll-ons that absolutely reduce inflammation and kill pain on contact.
And who are some of the customers, Todd?
They're typically small 1 and 2 store operations in regional sectors that are in the wellness area, vitamin area, doctors who have specialties in their practices, anywhere from chiropractors to podiatrists. And then we have the consumer market in e-commerce.
What's the essential value proposition, Todd? Why should investors take an interest in Endexx today?
It's got a market cap right now of about $15 million. We feel that we can get to the $50 to $60 million market cap valuation in the next 12 months. But a little bit longer term, when you look at the true growth rate of this company, it puts us out between $300 and $500 million market cap within 2 to 5 years. So it's a big range in there, but the way the market is compounding in its growth rate and us being ahead of that curve, we're getting there very, very quickly on a per product basis and a full platform and suite of product basis.
Now, you said earlier, and I want to talk about the business model, you can get to a couple million in revenue per month over the next 4 quarters. How do you do that?
Our key drivers is open up the distribution channels this year. Once we're into distribution, we should be getting into the $1 million to $2 million a month range within about 4 quarters. Our pet line has really taken off right now. We're showing a lot of interest in national distribution channels there. So each one of our CBD related products has a potential for $40 to $50 million a year annually. We have a very high reorder rate on the commercial side. We have a reorder rate that's in excess of 90%, and on that, 90% of those increase their order on average 15% per order because of the rate of sellout that they experience on a monthly basis. So in a lot of cases, retail stores that were teetering on the edge of going out of business are now thriving again and making real margins as a store in their community.
So Todd, how big is the market opportunity for just your products?
You know, pets don't lie. So when you apply and you dose a dog correctly that's in pain, inflammation, diarrhea, some condition that's making that dog's life miserable and the quality of life is poor, when you see very low dosing delivered in the right manner to a pet, they feel better. They get their mobility back. They get their energy back. Dogs that were in their elder years looking like they were just running down are reviving. We see conditions that are untreatable by current medications resolving themselves. Like people, inflammation is the issue. So when you can reduce the inflammation in a dog, you reduce their stress indicators, their anxiety indicators, and their pain indicators. So people are more inclined to invest in their dog than even their own personal health. And that is where we're getting tremendous opportunities. We have veterinarian hospitals, rescue clinics, all different types of avenues where people are using it for intake just to reduce the stress of a dog to help them adjust better to their own environment. So it's just shown remarkable results in the past year and a half since we launched the product. And this is where we're getting a lot of attention, a lot of demand.
Yeah, in May, you announced very big news. You established a hub in Jamaica to export your CBD product line internationally. Talk to us more about that development.
That development is gigantic. The international market for CBD is bigger than the United States. They don't have access to supply. We can supply them through Jamaica. Jamaica has a legal platform for both medical marijuana and for CBD. They don't have restrictions on exportation. So we can take advantage of an international hub that can deliver to South America, Central America, Europe and Asia, and Canada. Canada is going legal, but they don't have the capacity to provide what they need to provide to their public market. So we can fill that void, create product platforms and distribution platforms for entities all over the world.
And you also, I want to talk a little bit about your actual margins on these products. I know you sell both wholesale and retail, so talk about the margins.
The margins are fantastic. You know, the cost of the actual goods have come down dramatically in the last 3 years. We're to a point where we're operating on a wholesale basis at anywhere from 75 to 80% gross margins, and on a retail, it's even higher than that. So we have wiggle room here. We have a value proposition where the average everyday person can treat themselves or their pets for $1 to $2 a day to reduce their inflammation and be out of pain. So with that in mind, we are a legitimate alternative to the pharmaceutical industry when it comes to pain and inflammation management.
Todd, what's the main takeaway for investors? Why should they own your stock today?
We have a growth rate that's well over 100%. We're going to maintain that for the next several years. It is compounding very, very quickly. You have a unique opportunity to buy into a 15 million or so market cap company that we feel can achieve at least $50 to $60 million market cap in the next 12 months. And when you look out 3 years, we're looking at $300 to $500 million market cap with the current growth curve that we're on.
Well, that's impressive, Todd. Thank you so much for being with us today.
A pleasure. Have a great day.
Now, to get more information about Endexx, visit edxeinfo.com. You can see research reports, fact sheets, presentations, the latest videos. It's all free, and you can even subscribe to email alerts to stay on top of the latest news.